The next step in our exercise is we're going to go ahead and now make it so that when you click this button, the text is going to be displayed. So far, we've successfully hidden the paragraphs that follow the history header, and now when we click the display button, we want those paragraphs to show. So we're going to go back into our HTML code, and let's go ahead and let's target this display button or this link right here. So you'll notice that this link is inside the read more div. So we'll use that to be able to target what we want to control in jQuery. I'm just going to go ahead and spread out my code a little bit. After you make a statement, it's okay to put some extra returns if it makes it easier for you to troubleshoot or just read through your code. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that right now. And the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and we're going to write some more jQuery. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my jQuery statement. I'm going to put the name of the element that I want to target, and in this case we're going to be a little bit more specific. We're going to go ahead and we're going to type .readMore space A. So this is going to find any A tag, any links inside the readMore class, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to pass on a event .click event, and when that event is received, it's going to go ahead and it's going to run a function. And the function is going to basically be that we want to take the hide box anyways. That's what we're calling it. So I'm going to put .hide box. That's all of the div that contains all of the paragraphs. And we're going to tell the .hide box to basically show. So I'm going to type .show. And we'll just put open close parentheses and a semicolon, and then I need to just basically add my closing curly brace, my closing parenthesis, and my closing semicolon, so everything's all paired up. Every time you have an opening curly brace, you got to make sure you have a closing corresponding closing curly brace, and same is true for the parentheses, and then the semicolons just basically indicate a end of a statement. So now I've gone ahead and I've typed that up, and just to review, this is now going to look for any links inside a read more div, and when the event of .click is felt, it's going to go ahead and it's going to find the .hidebox div and show it. So right now we are running an event. We've actually been running events right up here. When we do the document ready, that actually is also an event. It's referred to in JavaScript as an event handler, and basically an event handler it's an action that the user initiates, or it occurs on the web page. So the document ready is when the web page is loaded, or when the web page is ready. The .click is when this particular element, the link element, is actually clicked. Whatever the event is, when that event happens, it is basically firing. And what we're doing here is we are giving some instructions via jQuery as to how the event is going to be handled. So the event is fired, this is how it's going to be handled. Let's just save this file and we'll go ahead and preview it in the browser. When we refresh in the browser, nothing has changed, and it shouldn't right away. You can see that the paragraphs following the header div have been hidden. When I click the link, then they are all displayed again. So what we've successfully done is created an event handler that basically is going to handle the interaction of the user clicking on this, and when it's clicked, it's going to now show this hidden div. So this is a very great feature to be able to have access to via our jQuery, and it's very easy to be able to actually do this. So we're going to talk about the element that fired the event, and when that occurs, then the action is going to be that we want this particular div to be seen.